Good morning. In this video, we will be looking into instance of operator, which is used when we do casting, upcasting and downcasting. In the previous video, I already explained the upcasting, also the downcasting. We will go through quickly the upcasting and downcasting for easy review. For example, that your class is CH11 and then let's say EX. So let's say the public main method public static void main string args. For example, this is my main class, I mean the demo class. Let's try to have some classes. For example, I have a class person, and this is a class, and it has let's say another class which is a student. It extends person, and let's try to have another class which is grad student extends student. Okay, so let's try to have this example so you can easily able to see the casting and the instance of operator, the use of instance of operator. Okay, so assume that you have three classes here: person, student, grad student, and you see the inheritance level. It's a single level inheritance. Person is the superclass, student is the subclass, grad student is the subclass. It's a single level inheritance. One parent, one child, one parent, one child, something like that. In case if you are trying to create an object, for example, I'm planning to create an object called maybe person p equal new person of. This is the way we normally usually create objects like this. But we can able to create object like student. Okay, like this person p equals new student of. What is this? P is the object name. The declared type of the object is person. The actual type of the object is student. So this type of declaration or creating an object is possible. This is easily we can able to do that. Actually, the reason for creating this type of object is to enable generic programming. So it is a good practice to define a variable. It's a good practice to define a variable of a super type. This is a variable of a super type which can accept an object of the subtype. So this type of declaring or creating an object supports generic programming. Okay, so that's the reason we create this type of object. Basically, P is an object of super type and it is assigned to an object of subtype, instance of a subtype. So this type of statement is legal because instant of the subtype is actually an instant of the supertype. Basically, instant of a student is basically an instance of the person. So this type of casting is called implicit casting. This is possible. Okay, then let's assume that you are trying to do some other kind of creating an object. For example, let's assume, for example, you have the student yes equal. I would like to assign P to that student. Okay, P is the object just now we created above. So this is actually, it is assigned to the instant of the student class only. So I am assigning the instant of the student class to S. But when you compile this program, you will have the compilation error. Okay then. Okay, let's try to compile this program where you are assigning the instant of P, which is which is an instant of the student class only. You are assigning the object P to object S. Basically, P is the instant of the student class only, but compiler cannot, it's not that clever enough to know this difference. Okay, but it will show you the compile error, compile term error. Okay, what is the compile term error? It says incompatible type. Person can't be converted to student. So it shows an incompatible type. Okay then. So how to fix this one? So you need to go for explicit casting. So you need to change the type of the object. So you need to go for explicit casting. Basically, P is an object of the, it's pointing the instant of the student class only. But the declared type is person here. So that is the problem. Compiler could not able to find it. So try to convert P to a student class explicitly. So you what type you want for that object P, you write in front. So in bracket you are writing the student, the subtype. So mean to say that the object P will be converted to student and it's assigned to the object yes. So this type of casting is called explicit casting. Okay, let's try to compile now. Will it work or still it produces error message? Okay, let's show the output screen. Yeah, process completed. I can execute. If I execute, nothing will be printed. There is no nothing output to be displayed. Okay then. So there's one other thing you can expect when you do explicit casting. Implicit casting, fine. It's okay, no problem. So here is the implicit casting. Here is the explicit casting. Sometimes when you do explicit casting, you need to be careful because it can produce or it can throw class cast exceptions. When it can throw, it's mentioned here. When you are attempting to or when you are trying to assign an instant of a subtype to a variable of another type. Okay, so for example, if you are trying to, if an object is not an instant of the subtype, it can't be cast to a variable of that same type. So in that case, you will be having an exception called class cast exception. Okay. So how to avoid that type of, okay, let me show you what's that class cast exception and then let's figure out how to overcome that. So let's try to create one more instance. Let's say the grad student, the sub class. So let's say G equals, I would like to assign it to the one just now we created, yes. But as I know that S can't be assigned. S is the object which is pointing to the student class. I can't assign it to grad students. So I need to do an explicit casting. So let me convert to explicit. Let me do the explicit casting. Okay, I'm trying to do the explicit casting here. So what is the idea here is having a variable or an object called G. The declared type is the grad student and the actual type is the student object. Okay, so as I'm assigning a student object to the grad student, so what I'm doing is I'm now converting it to a grad student. This is what we did before. Can you see here? I would like to convert P to a student object. So I convert P to a student object and then I assign it to the student type variable like S. Same thing I'm trying to do. Like I have a variable called S, object called S. I'm converting into grad student type, the subtype, and I'm assigning to G. This variable's declared type is grad student. Okay, so same thing like that I'm trying to do. Now let's try to compile it. So when you compile, you won't see, let me drag the screen. Yeah, you won't see the error messages, so it's fine. But you may expect an exception called class cast exception. So this is the exception. Let me drag it. Okay, inside. Yeah, it's showing here. The exception in main method, which is class cast exception. The meaning of it is student cannot be cast to a grad student. Okay then. And here is the line number and the method which throws these exception. All these details are mentioned here. So it says that a student can't be cast to a grad student. Okay then. So this is what I was telling that if an object is not an instance of a class, it can't be cast to it. If it is not an instance, you cannot cast it. Okay, so that's the problem here. Can you see here in this example? See here, student of this is subtype and this is of supertype. So subtype object can be assigned to a supertype. That's fine. Even here, I convert to a subtype and assign it to the subtype. Fine. This is okay. No problem. But what is this here is, this is S. S is a variable of student. What is student here? Student is a super type. So you are assigning a super type object and you are trying to convert it into a subtype object. So that is not possible. You get the idea? So S is a super type here because S is of student class. It's an instant of a student class. So a instant of a super class is assigned to a is trying to be converted to a subclass. So you can't do the other way around. Do you get the idea? So that's the thing, it produces the class cast exception. So if you would like to try to avoid this type of class cast exception, you need to use an operator called instance of. So it's to ensure that an object is an instant of another object before attempting the casting. Okay, so that's the thing. So how to use the instance of? Very simple. You just write EF and then mention yes instance. Okay, so here what I did is I'm using, if S is an instant of grad student, then you try to do the casting. If not, send a message saying that cannot be casting. Okay, let's um, try to see the compilation result and then execution. Now you are trying to handle the exception. If there is a problem like a object cannot be cast, you won't have that exception. So here it is printed cannot cast because S is not an object of graduate. So how can you convert that one to a graduate student? So you will print the error message.